Welcome back. We're joined by Dr. Bob Rishiraj, of course, the oral and maxillofacial surgeon. I'm going to get that one day, Dr. Rishiraj. And we really appreciate you being here. Of course, coming in with different topics every time we see you. And today we're talking Botox and fillers.
It's actually a very popular treatment amongst men and women. We see a number of people just come back. Right. And I think it's the effect that is created by Botox and Juvederm, and sometimes in combination, that you can get really good facial results. There are limitations sometimes, but majority of times Botox is usually the one that does a lot of help in the facial region.
Okay.
So as we age, we know that we end up getting wrinkles, we get loss of face volume, and that's just because our body is changing, our body is renewing. But as we get older, we also tend to slow down in that renewing of the cells that occurs. As the renewing slows down, we lose facial volume because we lose collagen and we lose hyaluronic acid, which are two components that are very important in keeping the face looking younger.
Okay.
So talking about Botox, the important part to remember is that Botox is really to eliminate or suppress the dynamic lines that are created when we have facial expression. So when Botox is injected, it actually prevents the muscles of facial expression from expressing themselves completely. So less contraction occurs, less of the facial expressions are there. You still have expression, but the lines that are created, and the lines are created by the muscles that are contracting underneath the skin.
So how long does it last then, Dr. Rishiraj, when you get a treatment of Botox? How long is it supposed to last?
Botox on average lasts about 4 months.
Okay.
There are some people that come in. I have one young lady who's in about 2.5, 3 months.
Really?
We never call them. I just say, whenever you're ready, come back, we'll take a look.
Right, because you might not want to come for another year or another 6 months. Or...
And some people don't, and that's a personal choice. But majority of them, it's literally 2, 3, 4 months at the maximum they're in for Botox. Because it just gets rid of the dynamic lines, and any lines that are there really soften up. So
making you look younger.
Making you look younger. So I think we'll show a slide here.
Yeah, we have a photo. So this is a before photo, obviously.
This is a before photo of one of my staff. So she was very concerned that she had these lines on her forehead.
Right.
And she goes, "Can we do something about it?" I said, "Certainly can." And we ended up giving her some units of Botox.
That's remarkable.
At 10 days, this is what she looks.
Wow.
She has very little...
So smooth.
Very smooth.
Yeah, it looks great.
Most people that get Botox end up saying, you know what? People look at me and they say, did you get a really good night's sleep?
Yeah.
You're so refreshed. So the appearance of the lines gone or the wrinkles disappearing is because of the net effect of the contraction of the muscles that is prevented for approximately 3 to 4 months.
We just have 30 seconds left, Dr. Rishiraj. Quickly, what's the difference between Botox and fillers?
Okay, so the fillers are also injected under the skin, but they are to prevent any deep areas of creases that are present. So imagine if you have a V, a trough, and you fill that trough up, and it becomes now a flat U. And that's the way I describe to patients. And so these lines here, which are called nasolabial folds, are very prevalent in majority of people. And you can feel these. You can feel the cheeks. You can feel some fine lines around the mouth. So all those lines disappear. I actually had a 78-year-old that we did this on. And her husband could not believe it.
Wow.
He was so impressed. And now there are regular patients that we see them once in a while. But that's basically it. Botox, shorter period of time.
Right.
Juvederm, on the other hand, can last up to a year, or fillers, as we call them. They can last for up to a year.
Wonderful. Dr. Rishiraj, thank you. And
You're
of
very
course,
welcome.
for more information, you can get a hold of Dr. Rishiraj if you're interested in Botox, fillers, or any of the other treatments that he does. Definitely contact the Kamloops Oral Surgery Clinic. We are back after a break with Fair and Default from London Drugs. Stay with us.